Yes. We're here. And we are saying you asked and we delivered. You were wanting to connect in with more of your soul family who needed to be activated and who were activated. This is a marvelous time for you all to be able to find each other and support each other through the humor of being on Earth, through the challenges of being on Earth, and being able to experience you all now as you are now. We know that some of you think your lives would have been much easier if you'd simply found each other earlier. And we say, with much love, you're not ready to appreciate each other, to be able to share so honestly with each other, because when you were on your own independent journey, you were still hiding the truth of who you were. And so it would have been deeply triggering. It is significant purposes and times now. It's all very relevant who is connecting in. And this is just not a unique thing for your own personal soul family. This is many others are finding their way. And we say this is part of being able to push your free will a little bit more. With interference, we are making it happen. You could say that we are creating and driving people to feel bravely bold. Suddenly, they are joining groups they would never have thought about. They are communicating and sharing and commenting on all sorts of their social media and even new groups that they're physically going to see, events they're doing. These, what feels like a very open, simple, and potentially single-serving friendship of communication actually has the potentiality to be much more significant. So it is about reading other people's energy and sensing that deep familiarity. You're so connected to each other. It almost is quite surprising if you have the same gender. It is so familial. We want to say that there is some problems at some points because you feel so close to each other, even though you're strangers. You almost feel like you're stalking them. I mean, you are sort of stepping boundaries with your being so comfortable. You're sharing quite private things that you haven't even discussed with anyone else, and yet you're sharing some thoughts and feelings that you thought you would say for someone who has known you for a much longer period of time. This is very alarming for you because you once thought you were very private and very standoff-ish with strangers. And we are saying you're not actually strangers. While you may not have had other lifetimes with each other in terms of on Earth, ultimately all your souls recognize each other at a core level. That is significant. It's not an accident because you're all one. You're all very familiar with your core soul essences. It's significant. We're wanting to say that on your journey, you have used many tools without realizing the tools you have used. So we say with soul music, it is reaching your soul. It is evoking all emotions. It is evoking pain of heartbreak. It is evoking the embracing of the day. It is so significant. The lyrics and soul music. And some may not be open or interested in soul music, so they will go for something like country music, which is still soul music. It is still soulful. There are so many labels and classifications of music, but it all is reaching your soul, and it is communicating, and it is helping your soul get used to the body of reactionary emotions. You feel your emotions in the body and then you energetically can feel it within the physical body. It is such an interesting experience, as many people have never considered that they feel emotions through the body. They think that they think the emotions or have a sense, but they don't notice the full range of feelings that your body is doing. This is why we say the 15-minute meditation of the white light healing gets you into that profound, deep state of relaxation. So it clears all tension in the body. It resets your physical, emotional state. And so this is why you feel so fresh and clean, because you've been so uplifted and released from the emotions that you're carrying that you don't identify with. So you don't notice the tension you are putting on your hips or knees or ankles, shoulders, your back, your jaws, your chests, your heart, your stomach, even your loins in some capacity, because there's tension, tight tension. Oh, so when you clear your energy field and you have that deep sense of relaxation, and you're not having to rush up and get out of bed and go for your day, which is usually what people do when they wake up from sleeping, doing the 15-minute meditation during your day, knowing you still have to live and work and be, you're not in a big rush. You usually have got some space and time for yourself to settle into that energy. And so we recommend people either do that, wake up earlier. You actually still need to understand that your body doesn't need as much sleep as it does. And when you are awake at 3 a.m., make time wisely for your body and for your consciousness. It is significant, the work you do when you're consciously awake at 3 a.m., because you are grounding your frequency energy into your locational area. And you're supporting many who are sleeping. And you're able to do that easier because they're not so full of conscious energy and anxiety. So you're able to purge, pull in more energy to be able to release it. And it's so much is going on. So much we want to say about the sleeping tablets. This has got a very, very dark agenda, because from our perspective, those who are using sleeping tablets are put into a different state. And so it's like the soul can't actually leave the body. And we're trying to figure out why. And so this has triggered this conversation today. It's resetting. We want you to do a full session on the ramifications and the impacts of those people who are using sleeping tablets, because we can see that it is not helping them grow spiritually, energetically. They are stuck. As you know, we would prefer you to work through your own personal inner work to be able to no longer need any medical support systems, because they can be easily manipulative to your systems. And even if their agenda is truly to try and help you, we want you to explore this. We need you to explore this in your own sessions. If you do not believe us, this is something that you need to be responsible for. Everything that goes into your body, everything that goes into your mind, you must respect and be responsible for your vehicles. This is your responsibility and yours alone. You can help your body. You can heal your body. where you can strengthen your body. But we say for those people who are not doing their emotional inner work and just strengthening their physical bodies, you're putting more pressure on your emotions, putting more pressure on your body as you are trying to suppress your emotions. So as you're trying to look physically bigger, you are trying to hide your emotions. You're trying to bury them. You're so scared to share your true feelings. You don't want people to notice that you feel weak and vulnerable and scared. You must then try to build up the physical body to make the illusion that you are powerful and strong. And we're saying there is always balance. You must always have balance between the emotional body and mind and the physical body and mind. We are also wanting you to introduce yourself deeply to your energy field and see how big you are. When you're doing the 15-minute white light meditation, feel and sense all that you are energetically here on earth. This will then help you understand the energy fields that you're absorbing when you are in public, when you are driving and connecting in with others energetically. You will then understand how much of a bigger sponge of energy you are. It is not just at the reach of your fingertips. It is beyond that, much, much more, beyond that. And when you actually know what energy you are and how much you impact others, you will be more motivated to be able to be with love and go with love and feel love. Seize the moment of every day, every opportunity. It is significant. You must get into that habit of seeing every day as a beautiful gift and blessing. And we know that some of you think that, oh, that sounds so generic, that sounds so cheesy. We are saying this is the best approach for you because it will uplift you when you're looking for joy, when you're looking for beautiful messages, when you're looking for confirmation that all is well. You will have a more sense of groundedness. When you have love and gratitude as your top priorities of your emotions, because you truly have overcome all the other range of emotions, this is when we say you are mastering the 3D experiences. And the more you are in gratitude and in love with your life, with yourself, with your others, it is perspectives and your choices to see that all is well. Hard lessons still make it all is well. Painful experiences is still all is well. Tragedies and traumas is still all is well, because you have to be able to see the full picture of that journey. You may only see the start of that journey, a tragic death, heartbreak, emotions, trauma. That is the start of their healing journey. You must empower them and you must empower yourselves to see and trust that the full journey, the full lessons, the full experiences to overcome and learn and grow from all start when you seek to understand the purposes and the lessons that your teams have provided for you, not as a punishment, but as an experience that you need to learn and grow from, to be able to trust that you've needed this lesson, you've wanted this lesson. Do not feel that these are punishing moments or time. This is part of your journey on earth to be able to understand the range of emotions that the body will and the mind will feel experience, explore. When you are so deep in the experience, when you're so reactive to the experience, it can distract you from the other information that some people need to be able to be of assistance and service when you understand the purpose of the Grand Awakening and why. Not everyone needs to understand or know or have faith and trust in something amazing is coming for humanity as it is stepping forward into a big evolutionary shift and jump. We understand that not all who are on Earth are part of those collectives who are able to do that energetic, physical jump in the evolutionary step. We know that there are other collectives that wanted to experience what it was like to cohabitate, to exist in families, in friend circles, co-workers, other collectives. And while you all looked similar in your humanoid bodies, your souls have come from many, many, many different places, different experiences. And those advanced souls, those are souls that are naturally from a higher dimension, came down to be of a service, to be of assistance, to be able to inspire those. You don't want to say younger souls, but those collectives that haven't, as a collective, advanced higher than a third dimension. We say those collectives that are still on their journey of evolution, they wanted to and needed to coexist with other souls from other galaxies, other dimensions, other higher frequencies, to be able to learn and experience. When you're all pretending to be human while you all have your own home planets, this is significant. While you've come from different collectives, different backgrounds, different life experiences, and also different off-life planetary experiences, you've all chosen to be here to evolve. The outcome for collectives is collective based. Your life contracts go with that. While there are some exceptions, we're saying it's significant who's going to the new earth. It's also significant who's not going to the new earth. This is purposeful. We're saying that there are still souls who their home planet is Earth, and they must also be supported. This is their home, and they are going to be traumatized when they realize that their home planet no longer exists, as they had to be shifted away from that home planet. And there are many collectives who have also had their home planets have their demise as well. This is what planets do. They are bodies, just like your carbon-based body. It has a period of time where it is living. And so the original souls who have their first Earth, their first physical lives on Earth, this is traumatic for them. And many beings who have had also their home planets destroyed for various reasons are there to support them, because they have experienced it. They know what it is like. And so we say that those original physical souls who are having their first physical lifetimes on this earth, we put their life contracts as a priority because this is their home planet, because they wanted to be able to master all ranges of 3D here. So we are supporting that. We will always support that, but there is all beings here. This is why so many have already shifted, because potentially this is not their home planet, and they could go. They didn't need to master everything. It is significant, and it's beyond description. There's so much aspects to why we are still supporting this planet, and we want all to empower themselves, heal themselves, and grow and evolve. We are here to support and get this done, and we are sending much love to all, and we are closer to you than ever before, as we are inspiring people to trigger those into their full potential of their full unconditionally loving being that they know they need to be to themselves, to their families, to their friends, to their co-workers, for them to be able to have a positive perspective on life. They know that there is no such thing as a typical classic normal. You have to accept everyone's on their own journey. Everyone has different favorite meals because of their different tastes. And we are saying you need to respect all tastes, all favorites. You do not need everyone to have the same meal as you, to be their favorite, for you to love and respect them. And we would like you to take that approach and attitude for all, regardless of what people think is fashionable or stylish or special or important. We want you to see each other as equals, and for you to be reminded that if you're holding yourself back in any aspect, this is the time to be able to empower yourself with baby steps. Stop limiting yourself with fear and worry of what other people will think about you, because you're guessing because you haven't done it yet. So you cannot be intuitive to how people would respond to you. That is a fear. So you must face your fears. Look at all of your intentions. Look at all of your integrity for everything you do. Are you serving self? Are you serving others? Are you empowering yourself? Are you empowering others? It is a great time for you to be able to question yourself and to be able to see what motivates you still. We say this with much love and appreciation. And we say find songs that fulfill your soul. Find your songs that reach into your soul and uplift you. Use those tools for empowerment. Know what reaches in and gives you love and joy, hope, to be able to seize each and every day with wonderment, excitement, and with joy.